Hi Virgo, welcome to your new love reading for the month of January. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'd like to remind you guys that these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you because the reading isn't focused specifically for you. With that said, I'd like to encourage you guys to check out your moon and rising sign, and then check out a reading that correlates with your moon and rising sign, and see if the information within those readings pertain to you more. What I really like about this reading is it's very positive, where it acknowledges what you're bringing into the relationship. It also touches on your challenges that you guys are both dealing with, but most importantly, it focuses on what's bringing you guys together. Okay. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Seven of Swords, and this represents what you're bringing into this relationship. This could indicate that there are some things that you're not quite yet really to communicate yet with your partner. And whenever the feeling I get from this is that generally when we're not ready to be 100% open with someone, it generally indicates the fear of being vulnerable, which correlates with, the fear of being hurt. The next card represents your challenges, and this is the Ten of Cups, which is an abundance of happiness, which perfect emotional satisfaction. Since this is a challenge for you, how I take this is sometimes we paint an unrealistic expectations of what we think a relationship should be. Now, I don't think that anybody should ever settle, but I do think that we need to be reasonable with our expectations and acknowledge that nothing is going to be perfect. The next card represents what your partner is bringing into this relationship, and this is the Ten of Pentacles. What this represents to me is that your partner is entering this relationship very seriously. Your partner is entering into this relationship with the hopes of long-term potential, possibly even starting a family. The next card is the Star, and this represents your partner's challenges. The Star is a guiding light which we can focus to lead us out of a dark direction. But sometimes this could indicate maybe false hopes, false direction, not maybe look at this card in a way like where somebody's compass is broken, okay? But what's binding you guys is the Five of Cups. This is a card of loss, a card of sorrow, mourning. This could indicate that both of you have experienced a great loss, possibly even experienced a great loss together, and it's because of this pain. Maybe you guys both leaned on each other, or maybe one of you was going through a hard time and you guys were able to lean on each other to help work through this and stand by one another. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at montreflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys. Bye.